Hello, welcome back to Balance While Blooming. My name's Bridget. I'm a 25-year-old wife, stepmom, entrepreneur, full-time employee, passion project, love hobbies, love planning, love time management, love becoming the person I've always wanted to be. And here we say balance all the things you want to do with all the things you need to do. And it is time to take control back in our lives, set those boundaries, use our time wisely, and crush the rest of not only this year, because we are talking about Q4, but also just how to bloom for the rest of your life. You are going to have different seasons of life. Where I'm at is not going to be where you are at, but we can all set goals together. We can all hold each other accountable, and we can all bloom into the person that we were meant to be for our purpose, our passions, and live our best lives. So, as I said, we are talking about Q4. I'm super excited about Q4. This is the back end of my first 6 months doing not only my business, but really setting down financially, mentally, physically, on blooming into my best life. I've learned so many skills over the last quarter, and I didn't set any strong goals for last quarter. This is the first quarter I am setting goals, and I'm so excited about it because I have 4 categories that I'm talking about today. Check out my 12 categories or 12 areas of life that I balance, and every quarter I'm going to focus on 3 or 4 of those categories or merge a few together like I did today, but merge as many of those as possible to have very set goals for the quarter or month. So for my monthly resets, I only do personal, business / passion project, health and wellness, and financial. I will be putting another category to fit in some of these things that are in there that may not fit in those direct categories, and so anything that goes in the other will be working towards my quarter goals. So this is the first quarter goal check-in, and this is for October to December 2023. If you're new here, my name is Bridget. As I said, I'm a 25-year-old stepmom, wife, entrepreneur, employee, and all of that means I am a busy gal. So that being said, I have all my notebooks, I have my phone, I have my computer, I lit my candle. It's time to sit down and really set out our goals. So first is time. You never get time back. Time is scarce. It's the only thing that is not abundant or something that you can always achieve. So we need to make the most out of our time. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to time block. I'm going to really focus on putting like-minded tasks and put it into a time block. That can be anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour to even 2-hour blocks around your schedule. So obviously I work 9 to 5. I actually work 8 to 4. So I have everywhere from 3 a.m. till about 7:30, and then I have from like 4:30 until I go to bed around 8 o'clock. So I have all those times to really time block and be very intentional with my time, figure out my peaks, figure out my dips, and figure out when I can do more relaxation tasks and more focus tasks based off your peaks and dips of energy. So I'm going to be really focusing on that in the next 3 months. Then I'm going to be getting really intentional with my resets. Feel free to check out my monthly resets. I actually just posted my October reset, but I am going to start sharing with you guys very soon what I do on my weekly resets. Understand what I show in that reset is for the average week. Every weekly reset is a little bit different for me because I look at the week ahead. Depending on how busy I am or what I have going on is going to depend what I prep and plan for ahead of time. So that's it for time. I'm going to time block and really get intentional with my resets. For my business / passion project, that is Balance While Blooming. That is my baby. I'm going to be setting up a business plan for 2024. The last 3 months have been really just experimental, finding out what I like to talk about, what you guys like me to talk about, and then these next few months are going to be kind of me merging it together, figuring out where I want to take Balance While Blooming and see it skyrocket. And that being said, I'm going to be holding myself accountable to post consistently as I have been in the last month. Not as much as I was 3 months ago when I was sporadic, but in the last month I have been really consistent about posting not only weekly on YouTube but almost daily on Instagram. I do hope to even maybe get into bi-weekly on YouTube and a couple times a day on Instagram, but we will see. I don't want to burn myself out, and I'm having fun with this. Not only is it something that I'm passionate about, but I feel like it's my purpose, and I want to really have a plan and set myself in motion to not burn out. That's about it for business and passion projects and all of that. So now I'm going to jump into the money / finance side. This is going to be interesting. I want to, if you haven't checked out my budget videos, I would really recommend. I typically roll over about a couple hundred each month. This time I want to save all of that extra money and start at 0. So really have a 0-based budget and have everything saved extra. And I want to get really strict on our budget, really watch our grocery shopping, our spending, and how much we are spending in like dining, family fun, things that we could do for free that we are spending money on instead. And then I want to also space out our holiday shopping, which just means anything that I don't think would be on like a huge sale, kind of buy now, budget a little bit of money for gifts now, so that we aren't spending it all on like the end of November and December's paychecks. That's just the way I want to do it this year. I want to really be intentional about not only what I'm buying, so really pre-plan that, but also figure out what I can buy now and space out that spending. So that's it for money. And now I'm going to jump into family, social, and fun. I put these all together. This is the time of year where you need to start planning out your holidays and gatherings and who's going to what house. As I said, we have a stepson. We are a blended family where we do go to the other side of family, so we have to not only balance mine and my husband's family, but also my stepson's mom's family, because we are close with them. So figuring out where we're going to be at the holidays, when and what times, and who's gonna go where. So we're gonna figure all that out, hopefully have that done before each month, kind of figure out who's doing what and who's hosting. Next would be to really check in with your loved ones. I would say monthly, just because this is the time of year when people feel really alone, sad. Check in with those quiet friends, check in with those people that you don't think you need to check in on. This is the time, because this is the time when, if they've lost family members or whatever it may be, they may be more alone than ever, and you just reaching out and asking how they are, seeing them, can put such a smile on their face. Then lastly, with the holidays coming, make sure that you are setting boundaries on exactly what you want to say yes to and what you want to say no to, and what expectations you are giving for your family of what you are willing to help and provide and what you aren't. So that is basically it. I don't want to get into too much of that, because for us, we do things a little bit differently than the average family. But I think setting all these goals for quarter 4, you will see these sprinkled in the monthly resets. I hope to get some more content out to you guys. Check me out on Instagram, and don't forget, I am just one person setting goals, and you can live your best life, bloom into the person you wanted to be, while balancing the things you want to do, while doing the things you need to do. And don't stress yourself out. It is a stressful quarter. Keep it simple, keep your goals on minimum, and stay happy, stay healthy. Enjoy this quarter, and check out more videos. Check me out on Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things you guys know to do, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.